Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the DVC Show. This week, we're going to play a game called Never Have I Ever DVC Edition. I have no idea where this is going. We'll find out. Hey, folks, and welcome. Coming to you from the Bob Varley Studio in Orlando, Florida. I'm your host, Pete Werner, joined in the studio this week by realtor and co-owner of movingtoorlando.com, Mr. Sean Falk.
Hi.
By our producer, Mr. Corey Fiasconaro.
Welcome home.
And joining us from DVC Resale Market corporate offices in Windermere. I love saying that. DVC Resale Market Sales Associate, Mr. Derek DeVore.
Hey now, happy Monday, everybody.
And from DVCRentalStore.com, brand ambassador, Kerri McPherson.
So happy to be here.
Who we have now established will be referred to as Ambassador McPherson. Also joining us this week, senior editor of DVCFan.com, Mr. Paul Krieger.
Hey, everybody.
And from Disboards.com, Rob Lindsay, also known as Webmaster Doc.
Hello.
Did you change clothes, Rob?
I do.
Oh, wow. Wow. So the rest of us all look like we've been wearing the same clothes for a month. Rob is over there doing his Diana.
Is clothes shaming.
Rob is over there doing his Diana Ross in Central Park with a wardrobe change every 5 minutes. Okay. So welcome, folks. Before we get started, just a reminder, our shows are brought to you by the World of DVC, which includes DVCResaleMarket.com if you're interested in purchasing a DVC resale contract, DVCRentalStore.com if you want to rent out some points and try before you buy, or if you're a member and you'd like to rent out your points for some nice cash, and Monera Financial, an awesome website to help you finance your next DVC resale purchase. And I think that's everything I got to say.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The DVC Fan Facebook group, Facebook.com/DVC Fan. Head over there. Great group of people. Got almost, 16,000 in there, Paul?
Yep.
About 16,000 members in there. And very helpful. All sorts of questions answered and topics discussed, depending on who's posting. So go check that out. And, of course, DVCFan.com for all your latest, most up-to-date information about DVC. That's, assuming Paul gets to it. Kidding. Of course he does. All right. So, Fiasco, explain this game to people because I'm still confused.
Okay, so this game is Never Have I Ever, and this is the DVC edition, so it's all going to be things loosely related to DVC. As an example, like if I said, never have I ever eaten at Victoria and Albert's at the Grand Floridian, not on the DVC side, but that is a dining location at one of the DVC properties.
Well, in that case, why just any Disney restaurant will suffice because they're all like DVC adjacent.
I mean, for the most part, but like you couldn't really say Sebastian's. Sebastian's wouldn't
What?
suffice.
I can walk to Sebastian's from Riviera.
You get the picture, though. You get the picture of where we're going with this. But
We're going off the rails already.
Yeah, pretty much. But
That's a different show.
Yeah, that is actually a different show. That's a good plug.
That is.
Very good plug, Paul. But we're all going to take turns going around. Well, we were all talking back and forth, so I went to that.
Can I ask where the hell your camera is? You're practically in the closet in this shot. Well, okay. But you're in this shot. You're so far over to the side. There's a closet on the other side of Fiasco.
So what he said was pretty correct.
It's
basically
pretty accurate.
So you can kind of already get a vibe of how this game is probably
Oh,
going
yeah,
to go.
no, I told everybody before this started, it's been a long day for me already, and I'm punchy. And you're going to give me a topic like this? Forget it. This could go anywhere.
So we're all going to take turns saying something loosely DVC related that we've never done. At that point, everybody that's playing is going to raise their hands if they've done it. And then we're going to go around, let the conversation flow. But I'm going to be recording all the things that everybody has done and giving them points. And at the end of the show, I'll let you know who has done the most stuff.
Do we get a Dole Whip?
I still owe Paul his, but you know what? We'll make
Okay,
this fun.
he's getting further and further off
Could be
camera
two.
in that shot, in that the little Brady Bunch screen that you're putting up. It's like poor Sean is like over in the corner. He can't see,
Yeah.
but it's like you're getting further and further over. I'm not sure what's happening because your studio shot looks fine, but it's the same camera feeding that. So
Oh no! This is definitely my MacBook camera, and then this is my studio
that's why it's not
So-
being fed from the studio camera. Okay.
camera. Specifically, I'm on both screens because it doesn't look that good when we have 3 people, but when there's 4 people, it looks much better.
Okay, so already this show is a complete dumpster fire. Okay, so
Who won?
all right, so let's see.
You did,
Are we
Derek.
done?
You won. It's over. The show's done.
All right, so let's start with Paul. Never have you ever what?
Never
God, where I can go
have
with
I
this.
ever stolen a lamp from the Polynesian resort.
Mm.
My hand stays down. Looks like everybody's is. No points.
There?
No points.
No,
All
I
right.
paid for that lamp, Paul.
Move-
I paid for it.
Of course you did.
It was like $300. I paid for it.
That's what they all say. I paid to stay at this resort. It's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
These prices, I'm taking this lamp.
Meantime, Derek showing up at the resort with a crowbar, trying to get the art off the walls. All right, Derek, what haven't you done?
Okay, I was thinking about one, and I thought this might be a little unique. How about I have never bought a DVC contract and then changed my mind and canceled before it closed.
Never done that.
I've never done that.
Oh, yeah,
So hands up if you've never done it. It looks like we all get a point.
Yay! I'm winning already.
wouldn't we get a point if we have done it?
I know I'm confused because I never stole a lamp either from Polynesian.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I-
wait.
Yeah, really? Don't I get a point for that? That I'm not a klepto?
We all
Wait.
stole a lamp? What?
Yeah, actually, I think we did that wrong. Nobody got a point because we would have raised our hand if we had done it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
No
right.
takes backsies.
Nobody gets a
yeah,
point.
This is
This
welcome
might be
to my
favorite show of
world,
all
people.
time.
Welcome to my world. All right, Derek. We just heard from Derek. Kerri, what haven't you done?
I don't know. I don't think I understand the game, so I'll just go with what was in my head. And I never have I ever been to Alani. Is that boring?
Well, I've been to Alani, so should I put my hand up or not?
You
Never ha-
get
so
a point because we've gone.
So yeah, you put your hand up because you have been.
I've been to Alani.
Okay.
So Pete,
See,
Sean, and did anybody else? No, so just Pete and Sean.
no, I've never been.
Yay, we're
Be
winning.
there in June.
So we got points on the board now. Who's next?
Let's see, Paul.
Again?
Oh, we just did you, didn't we?
Yeah, the lamp
I'll
one
come
doesn't
up with
count.
another one.
Oh, stolen a lamp. That's right. I'm sorry. Okay, Rob, what haven't you done? Rob's been a DVC member since the dawn of time. He's done everything, right, Rob?
Just about. But never have I ever gone swimming in Bay Lake.
Okay, well that's good. That's why you're still alive.
In the actual lake?
Yeah, he's never. So what?
Can you go swimming in Bay Lake?
No, you're not supposed to
I think
because
if-
there's. Hence,
At
hold
one
on.
time you
Hold.
could, though.
There's a reason. I'm known for
If you tip
a
your
certain
boat over
phrase.
by
Stay out of the
accident
damn
and
lakes.
Fall in. Does that count?
That just happened to be sitting here. That was perfect.
I feel like if some of these never have I ever's, if any of us actually admitted to actually doing them, we would be banned for life. Stealing lamps and jumping in Bay Lake. I mean,
Right.
That might not turn out
Canceling
well.
contracts.
I'm so
At one time you
confused.
could,
What are we
though.
supposed to do? Am I supposed to raise my hand because I haven't?
no. Nobody
You would get a point
raises
if
their
you
hand.
had.
Nobody raises their hand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get this back on the rails. I have never been to Hilton Head, the Hilton Head Resort.
If you've been, you raise your hand. We've got some points going on the board for Kerri, Derek, and Rob.
Well, Rob like lives there. I mean, he basically moved. He basically moved in.
He's like the president.
They put a little captain's outfit on him and make him be the greeter. At Hillnet.
Put him in that little doghouse.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your whole gear on, Rob.
All right, Fiasco.
I got one that I think will get some hands up. Never have I ever stayed at Old Key West.
Oh,
Never.
man.
Never done it.
You're sad.
We got points for Pete, for Sean.
So if you have,
Paul.
If you have stayed at Old Key
Everybody but
West.
me. Everybody
We
but
have
me.
Everybody stayed at Old Key West, but
I feel bad for you, Fiasco.
Yeah.
I know.
That's one of the only Florida ones that I haven't.
you have like 75 points. That's enough to stay there for like a month.
Yeah. I'll make it work.
all right, Sean, over to you.
Trying to think of something I hadn't done. Never have I ever.
You haven't done. Have you ever done a DVC member cruise?
No. No. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Never have I ever done a DVC member cruise. I didn't really think anyone else had, but
Well, no one in this room,
I
but
got a hand.
Derek has.
Yeah.
So Derek
Oh,
gets.
I've done them, yeah. I've hosted them.
Oh, nice.
Oh, listen, I'm Derek. I'm great. I hosted them.
Although I'm not doing it anymore. I'm
Did
a
you
lamp stealer.
did you boost anything on the cruise line while you were there?
It used to be called the DVC member cruise with Derek DeBoer. Headliner.
Oh, okay. So I'll do another one. Never have I ever used my points for an exchange. So ABD, cruise line, RCI. Never have I ever. Does anybody use their points for an exchange?
I have.
Wow.
I have.
2 points on the board for Rob and Derek.
So Rob, what did you use your points for?
For a concierge collection exchange.
Me too.
And did you think that was a good idea? Have you been to disboards.com? I mean,
Our point shaming.
Yeah, I did. We had some points we weren't going to use, and we went to Asheville, North Carolina, and stayed at the
Oh, the Grove
whatever
Park
the
Inn.
resort was. Yeah, Grove Park.
Yeah.
wow. Well, yeah, I was trying to shame him. All right,
I'm ashamed.
Paul, what else haven't you done?
Okay, as an owner, never have I ever rented my points out to someone else.
So if you have done it,
Say that again now.
As an
That's a good
owner, never have I ever rented my points out.
anybody rent
Does
like
it-
have you rented your points out? Like,
Did I?
no,
I don't
that
think I have.
No.
I've
So
never-
if you
Does it have
If
to
you
be
have-
like
If you have-
an
oh, if you
official
have.
rental?
I'm so
Or
confused.
is it the same thing if I like made a reservation for a friend and then charged them? Like,
That's renting your points
count?
out. Yeah, that
I
counts.
think that counts.
I didn't
Okay.
make the
That's
rules.
all right.
That
So
sounds
yeah.
like a rental, Derek.
Whose hands are
So
up?
me.
Derek and Rob? You guys are just racking up the points.
Yeah.
But Paul,
I will say-
DVCrentalstore.com is where I can send you it if you wanted to do that.
Very good.
Exactly.
There's a.
I
Look
will
at that.
say that I got extremely
was
close
smooth.
to renting my points one time, and then I thought about it for 24 hours, and then I booked myself a vacation. So that's how that went. That's the path I went down.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
did the same thing. I'm going to Vero Beach in 2 weeks.
But yeah, DVCrentalstore.com. They'll rent your points.
Oh, okay. I see how this is. I had no idea this was going to be an infomercial.
Isn't it always?
I mean, that's fine. I got to earn. I got to earn the advertising check somehow. So you know what? I'll take it wherever I can get it. What else haven't you done, Sean?
Exchange was gonna be my other one. Let me think. Come back to me because I don't know.
Okay. Never have I ever purchased a contract on Disney Cruise Line.
Well, I did. So.
Got a point for Sean.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I gave you that.
Yeah, I got a point for that.
Has anybody else bought a contract on cruise line? I know, Derek, you've sold them on cruise line. I sold them. I hosted. I sold them. I stole things while I was doing it, but I sold them.
I say we throw the example out there and use that for the actual game. So never have I ever eaten at Victoria and Albert's. I've never done it. Who has done it?
I have.
Got a point for Pete. And
Not only did I eat at Victoria and Albert's, but I got chef's table, and I got it 3 weeks ahead of time.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
very
Wow.
nice. Perfect.
So let's really rack up some points here. Who's eaten chef's table at Victoria and Albert's in under 3 weeks from reservation to dinner? We're going to go there. We're going to go there.
Paul, did you have your hand up?
Yeah,
did.
Paul did.
Yeah, he and Amy,
Okay,
I think.
okay, cool.
Rob
Derek.
has. Who else?
I'm still trying to get Pete to go back.
I'm too fat for a suit. I'm too fat for a suit, and I'm not buying a new suit. And I gained too much weight for them to take out any of the suits I have. So when I lose weight, when I lose like 30 pounds, I'll let you take me to Victoria and Albert's.
That's an expensive date.
I've never been a cheap date. All right. So Fiasco, this was your idea. Where do we go from here? What do we do? Another rounds?
Yeah, let's get 3 more in, and then I'll let you know who won.
All right. Derek.
All right, I got one. Never have I ever stayed at the Grand Californian.
We got Pete. We got Sean. Anybody else stay there?
No.
Nope.
Sadly.
Nope. 2 points.
Wow, really?
Oh, I did think of one for me, actually.
Okay. Sean.
Never have I ever stayed at Boulder Ridge. Honestly, don't even know where it is. Like I know it's at Wilderness Lodge, but I cannot tell you where
Oh,
at
Boulder.
Wilderness
Oh.
Lodge. I know where Copper Creek is. I know where the cabins are, but I don't even know what makes. Where's Boulder Ridge? I have no clue.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah,
So
sad.
never even been in a room
I've stayed
there.
at Boulder Ridge.
Yeah.
so does it count?
Actually, my first stay as a DVC member was my welcome home stay was Boulder Ridge.
I spent an extensive amount of time there, but never actually slept in a bed and woke up the next morning.
Well, then you
so-
haven't stayed there.
Damn. All right, so we got points for Pete, we got points for Kerri, we got points for Derek, and we got points for Rob. All right. I am not even on the board
I
yet.
have one, Corey.
Okay.
Never have I ever taken a DVC tour
Oh.
at any of the resorts, like
Oh.
a sales tour.
I've done like all of those.
Yeah.
Trying to get you some points on the board for
Thank you, I appreciate it. 'Cause
Yeah,
this is
no.
my first point. So we got
welcome.
we got points across the way. Everybody's getting points, and I got my first point.
See, for me, it's just hard for me to come up with things I haven't done.
I've given the tour plenty of times. But never attended one.
Kudos
Did
to
you
that
have the ice
vacation
cream
guy that
afterwards?
finally sold Corey his 75 points after touring 34 times.
Exactly. Good job. Good job.
Kudos.
Oh, no, I basically held a gun to his head and told him buy a contract. That's a surprisingly effective sales tool.
It really
I'm
is.
surprised you guys haven't tried that.
It really is.
All right. So, what? How many more do you want me to do?
We'll do one more, and then I'll tell you who the winner is.
Okay. Let me see. All right, Fiasco, you've done nothing. So, what else haven't you done?
Oh my goodness! All right. So I'm gonna try.
It's a
think of
target-rich
good one.
environment over there, so I
Yeah.
figured, let's.
Never have I ever. Never have I ever stayed boardwalk DVC side. Stayed hotel side, not the DVC side. Pete got a point. Sean's got a point. Everyone's got a point.
Yeah, well, really, like the next thing we do with you is going to be some sad video with like Sarah McLachlan singing in the background. Like,
Sad.
just keep looking at him, think like hearing in the arms of the angels.
Yeah.
But all right, one more.
Okay.
One more. Never have I ever stayed DVC at the Grand Californian. I've stayed at you asked, had we stayed at the Grand Californian?
Right.
You didn't specify. So never have I ever stayed the DVC side of the Grand Californian, because if you don't own there, you can almost never get a reservation.
It looks like no points on the board for that one.
So nobody here has stayed DVC Grand Californian.
Nope.
Wow. Wow, maybe we're all going to be in a video.
Yeah.
Well,
So you
All
want
right.
the tally?
what's the tally?
All right. So let's break these down. We got Pete with 6 points. We have Fiasco with a grand total of 1 beautiful point. Paul with 3 points. Kerri with 4 points. We have Sean with 6 points. We have Doc with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Wow.
And we have Derek with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yep. So Derek is our winner. It was a close game.
Bravo, bravo.
Wow.
It was that lamp that puts you over the top.
It was the boosting of the lamp. The boosting of the lamp. I think there's a show in there somewhere. But all right. Well, thank
First
you for this
honest prize I've won.
idea fiasco. Thank you everybody for being such good sports. That's going to do it for our show for this week. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time with another edition of the DVC show. Have a great week, folks.